Hello, fishy friends, and welcome back to another Aquarium Festival. Right now, we are streaming from inside our tropical preview gallery, where our special guest, Ms. Maureen, is here to share the story of Hanukkah with us, with songs and games and storytelling. So get cozy, grab a cup of hot cocoa, and help me give a warm welcome to Ms. Maureen.
Thank you, Axel, for that warm introduction. I am so happy to be at the Aquarium of the Pacific with all of my beautiful friends. So thank you, and happy Hanukkah, everybody. Oh, Hanukkah, come light the menorah. Let's have a party, we'll all dance the hora. Gather round the table, we'll give you some treats. Dreidels to play with and latkes to eat. And while we are playing, the candles are burning low. Oh, one for each night, they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. One for each night, they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. Happy Hanukkah, everybody.
I'm so sorry I'm late. I had to go back for my menorah. I see that you've got a bounty of menorahs.
You have a lovely menorah there as well,
thank
Quinn.
you. But you know, there's a lot of them. But did I miss Hanukkah? Oh, Hanukkah?
Well, you did, but now, Quinn, we get to hear the story of Hanukkah.
Oh, good.
All right?
Oh, I'm so glad.
So, Hanukkah, everybody, is a celebration, and it's the holiday of miracles. You see, what happened a long time ago, there was this band, this big army of bad guys.
Oh, I don't like them.
Nobody likes them. Yeah. And they came along, and they came to where the Jewish people were living, and they said, you are not allowed to worship and believe in your God anymore.
That's just rude.
It was awful. You are not allowed to study your Torah. You must only believe in our many gods.
Oh.
That made the Jewish people very sad.
I bet.
So you know what they did?
Oh, they probably ate a pint of ice cream.
That's what I would have done, especially Butterbrickle, but no.
Ooh.
What they did was they left the town, and the Jewish people went to live in the caves in the hills.
Oh, that sounds cozy.
It was safe there, away from all the bad guys.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of cave living. You know, I think of my shell as like a porta cave.
That's a wonderful way to keep your home with you at all times.
Oh.
I like that.
Yeah.
But what happened was, with these Jewish people, there was a small group led by Judah, and they were called the Maccabees.
The Maccabees?
The Maccabees.
Were they actually, bees?
No. It has nothing to do with bees. Nope. They were Maccabees. It means hammer. They were hammers. Because what they did was they squashed that big army of bad guys. They were just a little group of guys, and they went, leave. And guess what? Guess what?
What?
They won.
Hey!
They won, yay!
Hey!
They sent the bad guys away. So that is the first miracle of Hanukkah.
Okay.
Now the second miracle is when the Jewish people came back to town. They went to go to their temple to celebrate.
Yay!
And they found it destroyed.
What?
It was destroyed.
Oh, who would do such a thing?
Well, who? It was the big bad guy army, that's who.
Ah, them again.
But the Maccabees, they sent them away. And so what happened was, when they came to the temple, they wanted to light what's called the eternal flame. That means it's always on. Okay, they said, how are we going to light it now?
Right.
Because in those days, they didn't have electricity. They didn't have candles. They used oil made from olives.
Oh, I use that on salad.
Well, this was not oil that they ate.
Oh.
That's right. They would go and stamp the olives and make some oil.
Well, and then they'd get cold, and they're like, okay, we got to go stamp some more olives, and we got to burn some more.
Well, no, because what happened...
burn some more.
What happened was, when it would take them about 8 days to stamp the oil. So they came back to the temple, and they found just one little jar that they could light the eternal light with. And that would only last for 1 day. So they said, you know what, let's go ahead, light the light, and we'll make more oil, and in 8 days, we'll go ahead and light it again.
But they've only got enough for one day.
They only had enough for one. So you know what happened?
What happened?
Miracle number 2.
Number 2. Oh.
The oil lasted for 8 days.
What?
It was a miracle. This little bit lasted for 8 days.
That's amazing.
It was totally amazing. And so that's why we celebrate Hanukkah for 8 days.
Let me ask, when they used that oil, did they use all of it?
Whoa, they used all of it and more. That's right. That's right. So we now have our menorah to help us remember the 8 days. Now, did you know, Quinn, that this is actually called not just a menorah, because back then they used menorahs that had 7 candles on them every day.
Okay.
This is a special menorah that we call a Hanukkah.
Hanukkah.
Perfect. So the Hanukkah has 8 candles to represent the 8 days.
Okay.
Let's count them.
All right. Let's count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
No.
9?
Ms. Maureen. Ms. Maureen, your Hanukkah is broken. It's got
No,
too many.
no, Quinn. What I need to tell you is that this one in the middle, we don't count that as one of the days.
Oh.
This is a very special candle called the shamash.
The shamash.
The shamash, or the shamas.
Oh.
And that is the helper candle.
Oh, I've got a helper.
You do?
I do. My son Kevin, have you met him? Kevin, my boy, come on here. Meet Ms. Maureen.
Hi, Daddy. Oh, who's your friend?
This is Ms. Maureen. She's telling us about Hanukkah.
Oh, hi, Miss Maureen.
Nice to meet you, Kevin.
Oh, I have a lot to learn about
You
Hanukkah.
do. In fact, your daddy said that you are his helper candle.
Yeah. I help Daddy with lots
You
of things.
help because you light up his life.
Oh,
You're gonna make me
Doodle.
turn red, Miss Maureen.
Oh, too late. All right. Well, I'm going to explain to you how the menorah works, or the Hanukkah. Kevin, can you say Hanukkah?
Hanukkah.
That was so good.
good.
All right,
Thank
so
you.
we have this. And the way we light it is, on the first night, you use your shamas and you light the first candle.
Ooh.
Then, the second night, you need 2 candles. So you start with the new candle, and then you light the next one. The third night, so you put the candles in from right to left, and you light them from left to right. So that by the last night, you have all 8 candles lit.
Oh, that's so cool.
Just like that. Isn't that great?
Yeah, so the helper candle is very important.
The helper candle is very important because
Just like you, Kevin. my boy.
That's right. All right. So I'm going to turn these off for now to save them for Hanukkah. All right. So now,
Menorah.
did you know that because of the oil, there's also some very special foods that we eat for Hanukkah?
Oh, really?
Yes. Do you know, have you ever had latkes?
Yeah, you know, I always try to eat just a little, but I can't stop.
You had a latke.
I have to keep
Well,
eating.
do you know, Kevin, what a latke is?
No.
A latke is a potato pancake that
Oh,
we
I
fry.
like potatoes.
We fry it in oil.
Yeah, you can have it
See?
with applesauce.
Applesauce I like with sour cream.
Yeah, ooh, yeah.
But in Israel, they also have something very special that they fry in oil,
What?
and that are called sufganiyot. Do you know what they are? They're jelly donuts. Jelly donuts. So that's what we eat for Hanukkah. Very special.
I was not prepared to get this hungry today, Miss Maureen.
Well, they are yummy, I
Yeah.
must say. Now, the other fun thing to do on Hanukkah is to play the game of Dreidel.
I like games.
Oh, you do?
Will you teach us how
I'm
to
going
play
to teach you
Dreidel?
exactly how to play Dreidel, Kevin.
Yeah.
All right, so here is a Dreidel.
Oh, wow.
Now, this Dreidel is made out of wood. I have lots of different Dreidels. They don't have to be made out of wood. This is a very pretty one that's made out of plastic. It's blue. And here's one that's made out of like stuffing, like a stuffed animal, like a teddy bear, but it doesn't spin as well.
Made out of bear?
No, it's very nice, but it's not made out of bears. No,
Maureen.
it's too much for decoration. It doesn't spin.
Oh.
And here's one that was homemade just for me by a friend of mine.
Oh.
And here's a very pretty one that's gold. See that? It's hard to read the letters. This is
Oh, it's shiny.
this is a special one.
Wait,
all right.
Miss Maureen,
What's that, Kevin?
what's in that Dreidel?
I'm glad you asked. This Dreidel, you can open it up, and inside I have pennies. That's right. This is a Dreidel that I I actually got this dreidel when I was your age. What'd you say, Quinn?
That's for if you need to do laundry.
No. It's for the Game of Dreidel.
Oh.
Right, because you see the Game of
Wait,
Dreidel.
you play Dreidel with pennies?
You do. You can play it with pennies. You can play it with pretzel sticks, with toothpicks, with Legos, with marshmallows. You can play it with whatever you want to play it with.
Goodness.
You're making me so hungry, Miss Maureen.
Really? You
Yeah.
like to eat marshmallows? Well, what we use them for, I'm glad you asked. Did you ask? No?
It was implied.
It was
The
implied.
question was implied.
So what we do is, this is a betting game. This is a gambling game. It's so much fun.
My goodness.
Yes, so I have these are special Hanukkah coins. They're called gelt. And these gelt are special. Actually, pennies can be called gelt too. But
really?
these are special because they're made out of chocolate. See, inside, if you open it up, there's chocolate.
Do I get to eat the gelt in this game?
You do. You're going to get some gelt to keep just for yourself today. All right,
Can
Kevin?
I tell you a story real quick?
Oh, what?
Yeah, when I was little, I played Dreidel, and I took all of the chocolate coins for myself. I hoarded them all for myself, but it turned out I couldn't handle the gelt.
Wah, wah.
It was too much gelt.
The gelt. You felt guilty.
I did.
get
I
it.
felt very guilty.
I
Yeah.
get
I
it.
get it.
Well,
That's okay, Kevin. I'll
that's
explain
why
when
we
you're
always
older.
share. We
That's
share our
true.
guilt.
Yeah.
All right, so what I'm done is I've separated the guilt for you, for all three of us, okay?
All right, got a pipe.
And what we do is to play the game. Now, first I'm going to explain to you how we play.
Please.
There are letters on the dreidel, all right?
Miss Maureen?
Yes.
Those letters don't look like any letters I've ever seen.
You are so right, Kevin. These are Hebrew letters.
Oh.
You see, that's a nun.
Nun.
That's a gimel.
Gimmel.
That is a hey.
Hey!
Hey!
Hey. And that one, what do you think that one is right there, Kevin?
Oh, it's a W. I know that one.
No, it's in W in English.
Oh.
But in Hebrew, this letter is called shin.
Shin.
Shin, like on your legs. Do you have shins on your legs?
We got so many.
You have
no
lots of
idea.
shins.
Yeah.
You don't know where to put them. All right.
Barely. Yeah, they're
Well,
all over.
so those letters stand for words in Hebrew, and those words are Nes, Gadol, Haya, Sham, which means a great miracle happened there.
Where?
There.
Where?
Over there.
Where?
Over there.
Behind the camera?
No. Happened over where Israel is. That's where this miracle happened, this
okay.
story about the Jews that we're telling. It was in Israel, all right? Back then it was called Palestine. Okay, so that's what those stand for. But when we're playing this game, they stand for something different. Oh, but you know what? Speaking of Israel,
What?
they have a different dreidel in Israel. Let me show it to you.
Oh, please.
It has a nun.
Nun.
It has a gimel.
Gimmel.
Okay. It has a hey.
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 But
What?
where we have a shin,
Well, Miss
they
Maureen.
have that letter called a pay.
Oh.
Do they look the same?
No, that one doesn't look like a W.
You know why?
Why?
Where?
Well, this
No,
one
not
says...
Y, W.
No, it's not a Y. That's right. They mean, in Israel, a great miracle happened, po, here.
Oh.
Oh.
Because that's where the miracle happened.
Oh.
In America, we
In
say a great miracle
Palestine.
happened there. In Israel, they say a great miracle happened here.
Because there is here.
There is here.
Where here, there is there.
Here, there, and
We're
everywhere.
at here, they're at there, but to them, they're at here and we're at there. Right?
Anywhere.
Anywhere.
That's right. All right.
That's a lot.
So,
That's a lot to
now,
understand.
the game. Are you ready for the game?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so remember.
Yeah, let's play. Let's
Nun,
play.
Gimel, Hey, Shin. Nes,
right.
Gadol, Haya,
Yeah.
Sham.
Yeah.
But what we do is everybody takes their gelt or whatever you're playing with and they put it in the middle. That's called the pot.
The pot.
The pot.
Okay.
Okay.
The pot
So-
of chocolate.
That's right. That's the pot. Now, when you spin the dreidel, whatever letter lands face up like that,
Yeah.
that tells you what to do with what's in the pot. So, for instance, if it lands on nun, you get nothing.
Oh, good day.
Nothing. If it lands on hey,
Yeah.
you get half of what's in there.
Oh.
That's right. If it lands on the shin,
Yeah.
you have to put another one in.
Oh, we put it in.
But if it lands on the gimel, that means you get everything.
That's
Oh,
what
so I want the
Dibs on
gimmel.
No, you have to see what you get.
What?
It's a game of chance.
Oh.
So, are you ready to play?
Yeah. Oh, Miss Maureen.
Yes, Kevin.
Will you spin for me?
I would be happy to spin for you,
thank
Kevin.
you.
Thank you for asking, Kevin. Thank you so. What is that not what you meant?
I didn't mean to spin yourself, Miss Maureen. I meant the dreidel.
Oh, you said spin, Miss
I want
Maureen.
the chocolate, Miss Maureen.
Yes, I would be happy to spin the dreidel for you then. So I'm going to put chocolate in for you, right? There's one for Kevin, there's one for Quinn, and there's one for me. All right, so the first spin is going to go to Kevin.
Oh,
Here you go. You ready?
I'm ready.
Here goes. Ooh, good spin, good spin. And
Gimmel.
Kevin, you are so lucky. You got Gimmel.
Gimmel!
All right.
It's a Gimmel!
I got all the chocolate.
That is great. So now we're going to put another one in again.
Actually, I'm done playing, Miss Maureen. I'll take my chocolate
Now,
now.
Kevin, is that nice? Don't you want everybody to get a turn?
Oh, okay.
Yes, that's the fair thing. All right, good. Thank you for letting us play too. So
Good
now,
strategy, though.
that's right. Now you notice it doesn't matter what size they are. They all count the same as one piece of chocolate.
That's what I always say.
All right, so should I spin for you, Quinn?
Oh, yes, please, Miss
sure?
Maureen. Yeah. Oh, she did it again.
Nah, that's
She got
okay.
me again.
Yeah,
I
how
knew
many
it was
times?
coming, but she got me anyway.
All right, here goes.
Well,
There you go. All right, here we go. What letter is it going to be for Quinn? It's,
please, Gimmel.
oh my gosh, you got Gimmel.
Hey!
This is the lucky
yes, you
dreidel.
got
What
all
did I
the
say?
Gimmel.
Family.
All right, now I'm going to take one more from you. I'm going to take one from me, Kevin, and one for me. All right,
So now it's your turn to spin.
my turn. Here we go. It's another Gimmel. I am saving
all
this
get
dreidel
chocolate.
forever.
There are miracles of miracles.
I'm so glad I spun the dreidel. Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Now, if one of us had gotten the hay, remember I said you get half of what's in the pot.
Oh,
So
yeah, you
let's say we have all of these in the pot, all right?
Okay.
So what I would do is I line them up like this.
Yeah.
I go 2 by 2 by 2, and then, oh, look.
Wait. Miss
one extra.
Maureen,
Yes, Kevin?
if you get half of the pot, what if there's an odd number?
That's such a good question. Well, what do you think we should do?
Well, if it was me, I'd want the extra chocolate.
You are absolutely right. I always give the bigger half, so I'm going to give all those to you. See? And I'll give those to Quinn. There you go. Now, if all of these were in the middle, and I spun and I got the shin, do you remember what that means? I have to put one more in.
Oh,
right,
yeah.
I don't get to keep anything yet. And then if I spun it and it landed on the nun,
Yeah.
do you remember what that
You
means?
get none.
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 That's right, none. It just stays
Move
there for
on.
the next one. So that's how we play the game of dreidel. Isn't that fun?
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And just for today, I'm going to let Kevin, you're going to get to keep all those chocolates, and Quinn,
the
you're going to get all
chocolate.
those.
Oh, I'm going to eat it all right now.
No, Kevin.
No, because what we're going
No?
to do right now is we're going to sing the dreidel song.
Oh, there's a song.
Yes, there is. Are you ready for this?
I like singing.
All right. I'm sure you know this song. I think everybody knows this song. It's probably the most popular Hanukkah song in the world.
I'm looking forward
All
to
right.
this.
Here we go. It goes like this.
All right.
I have a little dreidel, I made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready, then dreidel I shall play. Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready, then dreidel I shall play.
Oh, very nice.
You know that song, don't you?
Yeah, it's ringing a bell now.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
why don't you help me and let's make up some new verses?
Oh,
Sure.
well, what if the dreidel was made out of something else?
Okay, like what?
Oh, like sand?
Sand. Oh, wow. Okay, let's see. What could we sing then? Let me think. I have a little dreidel. I made it out of sand. And when I try to spin it, it crumbles in my hand.
Hey.
Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it out of sand. And when I try to spin it, it crumbles in my hand. That was a good one, Kevin. What else?
Thank you.
What else?
Could you make a dreidel out of rock?
Out of a rock?
Rock?
Out of a rock?
Yeah.
Wow. A big rock or a little rock?
Medium size.
Medium-sized rock.
Not so small that you lose it or step on it, but big enough that...
You notice it.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, I got it. Here we go. I have a little dreidel. I made it from a rock. And when it's carved and ready, I'll spin it by the dock. Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it from a rock. And when it's carved and ready, I'll spin it by the dock where there's all the boats. What else? What else can we sing?
Well,
What else?
Oh, well, my daddy has a shell. What if we made it out of a shell?
That's a great one. Okay, here we go. I have a little dreidel. I made it from some shells. And when it's dry and ready, it needs a little something. So maybe I'll add bells. Oh, dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. I made it from some bells. It needs a little something. So maybe I'll add bells. Okay, let's do maybe two more.
Okay, okay, this is a little weird.
Okay.
But is it possible we could make our dreidel out of a wave?
A wave. You mean like this? Wave. Do the wave. Wave.
Whoa.
No, that. Oh, you mean an ocean?
That's what I meant.
That
But I
way-
enjoy doing the wave with you.
I got it. I have a little dreidel. I made it from a wave. I'll be a Maccabee and I'll spin it in my cave. Oh, dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. I made it from a wave. I'll be a Maccabee and I'll spin it in my cave. Okay, last one. What can we do? Last one.
You got this, Kevin.
Oh, what about kelp?
Kelp?
Yeah.
Kelp.
Help.
I have a little dreidel. I made it from some kelp. It's kind of wet and sticky, so I may need your help. Oh, dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. I made it from some kelp. It's kind of wet and sticky, so I may need your help. Yay! Woohoo!
Oh, that was fun, Miss Maureen.
That was so wonderful. Thank you, my friends, for helping me celebrate with all of our friends at home the wonderful holiday of Hanukkah. You have a happy Hanukkah, everybody. I hope everybody has a very happy and safe and healthy holiday season.
Yeah.
Right, Quinn? Thank you.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Kevin,
Happy
thank you so
Hanukkah.
much. And goodbye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
As we say, lehitraot. See you later.